All right, what's up, everybody out there? Artist of Strong Style here. Here to give you another deck profile. And again, like I said, with the Cyber Angel Blue Eyes ritual deck, right now I'm just showing you other ritual decks I have made and other methods of how the deck is played. Now, okay, every single ritual deck is always with the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. So every single deck profile you will see of the ritual decks, it's always with the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Why? It's because he's pretty much the best one to me and it's the easiest one for me to bring out. Most likely all the time. And then also, it's still going to be running with the Blue Eyes, engine that I use in here. Only because, yeah, I've tried other decks, and I think my number one is pretty much using the method of how I made using the Blue Eyes in here. So yeah, pretty much every single one you're going to see, it's always going to be possibly the method of the Blue Eyes, unless I switch it around. I might try something else. But yeah, it is the Blue Eyes, and then the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, and then just whatever different kind of rituals I'm doing in here. So yeah, try not to get why are you always doing it? It's because it's the only method I know that makes it easy for me to play these rituals. Now, okay, as I said, each deck is going to be with a different ritual. This ritual, you're not using 2 ritual monsters, you're using 3 ritual monsters. So yeah, if you saw the Cyber Angel Blue Eyes, there were 2. Cyber Angel and Blue Eyes. This one, there is 3 ritual monsters in this deck, which is Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, the Lord of Red, and the Dark Master Zork. 3 ritual monsters are in this deck. 3, not 2, 3. Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, of course. It's like your number one out of the number one I would always put in the deck because he's just that powerful. Then there's the Lord of Red and the Dark Master Zork. Remember, every single deck, different ritual monsters, but how I'm making this one, you are using 3. So I will explain each and every one. Even if you know the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, I'm still just going to explain it just because I'm explaining what the deck is. So yeah, 3 Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Of course, you need Chaos Form. And when you play Chaos Form, it has to be exactly by the level of what Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon is, which is 8. As soon as you summon this out, cannot be targeted or destroyed by any of your opponent's card effects. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict damage double, piercing. Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon is considered like the number one out of all, and possibly the number one card you would put in a ritual deck. For me as well. Now, Lord of Red. If you haven't seen this one, then I'll explain it to you now, what Lord of Red is, if you do not know it. But I am going to tell you now. A dragon ritual monster. You can only ritual summon this monster by using Red Eyes Transmigration. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated except Lord of the Red, you can target 1 monster on the field. Destroy it. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated of a spell or trap card, destroy it. Negate and destroy it. Now, what do I mean by that? You got 2 options. You got 2 targets you can do. If a monster is activated, if your opponent summons a monster and they activate a card, you can negate that, destroy that monster. You do have a second one, which is during either player's turn, if a card is activated of a spell or trap card, negate it, destroy it. You have 2 shots. You can go by either one. If you want to go by the magic or trap card first, because they're going to play something, you want to negate that and destroy it, well then, okay, you already used your shot out of destroying a spell or trap, but you still have your shot of destroying a monster. Negate and destroy a monster. You have 2 shots. Rather, you're going to go, your opponent's going to play a monster, play an effect, negate it, destroy it. You already used that shot, but you still have your other shot, which is if they're going to play a magic or trap card, you want to negate it, destroy it. So yeah, 2 shots. Or you can reverse it. They're going to play a magic or trap, negate it, destroy it. Then they still got a monster. You got 2 shots. Negate a spell, a trap card, destroy it. Negate a monster effect, negate, destroy it. So, there you go. Now this is on either player's turn. Even on your turn. You can even do it on your turn. Just negate and destroy. He is a little gunshotter, like a gunslinger. He's gonna shoot. Lord of Red. And yeah, like I said, okay, yeah. Negate. You don't have to okay, if you want to negate, let's just say that. Negate an effect, you destroy any card. My mistake, it's any card. If you negate a monster effect, like let's say Nightmare Phoenix, they're gonna take a material out to destroy a card on the field. No, I'll negate and rather destroy Nightmare Phoenix or destroy another monster on the field. You can destroy anything. If they're gonna play, like let's say, okay, Dark Magician, Dark Magic Circle, I'll negate Dark Magic Circle and I'll destroy rather Dark Magic Circle, or I will destroy another spell or trap card they have on the field. That's how Lord of Red is. Even if you wanted to play a simple little stupid like card that you have in your hand. Let's say, okay, I'm gonna like MST. I'm gonna MST my card. So MST, negate my MST, and I'll destroy a magic or trap my opponent controls. Simple. You have 2 shots, either player's turn. Whichever of your choosing. You have 2 shots of Lord of Red. They Raigeki, I'm going to negate Raigeki, and I'll destroy a magic or trap my opponent controls. Like I told you, Nightmare Phoenix, that would have been the situation. Simple as that. Or like Black Rose Dragon. They're going to summon out Black Rose Dragon. They want to use the effect? No, I'll negate Black Rose Dragon, so the effect's negated of blowing up the entire field. I can either destroy the Black Rose Dragon, or I can destroy another monster my opponent controls. That's how brutal Lord of Red can be. And he's only 24 attacker. So if you bring out, because I've done this a lot, you bring out Lord of Red and you have these 2 out, it's completely like no way of destroying them. No way. Of course, there is ways, but like most of the duels I've been through, it's just impossible. But like with the U-Bell and everything, okay, yeah, it's going to be possible. And then my third was Dark Master Zork. A Fiend. Okay, so just a Fiend. You can ritual summon this card with contract with a Dark Master. Once per turn, you roll a 6-sided dice. So this is going to be on a dice roll. So let me get my dice right here. If you roll a 1 or 2, destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. If you roll a 3, 4, 5, now okay, it says roll the dice. If you roll 1 or 2, destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. Then, if you roll 3, 4, or 5, all monsters you control. Or destroy all monsters. If you roll a 6, your monsters get destroyed. Let me read that really quick again. Oh no, my mistake. I didn't read it correctly, but yeah, it is okay. It's based on a dice roll. If you roll a 1 or 2, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. If you roll a 1 or 2, destroy 1 monster on the field if it's a 3, 4, or 5, or if it's a 6, you destroy all monsters. So it's a risky play. Now it's just an effect. So if you want to do the effect, you can do that. Let's see what the roll is going to be. Okay, that would have been a 4. So basically, destroy 1 monster my opponent controls. Remember, just 1 or 2, destroy all monsters my opponent controls. 3, 4, 5, destroy 1 monster. If it's a 6, okay, 3, it would only be destroying 1 monster on the field. So he's a little, it's a risk play. Just hopefully you don't roll the 6. Okay, that was a 3, so it would have been destroyed. So yeah, there are 3 in here. 3. Okay, so yeah, like the blue eyes, the 2 blue eyes, alternative white dragons. I don't think you should be using 3. 3 I think is a bit too much. Even if I'm not a pure blue eyes player, I still say for blue eyes players, or just just the way it is, even blue eyes players, I don't think 3 should be using. And then the 3 regular blue eyes white dragons and the blue eyes jet dragon. Remember, as long as you control blue eyes that's on the field or in the graveyard, and you have blue eyes jet dragon, even if one of your monsters is destroyed, but as long as you have a blue eyes white dragon on the in your graveyard or on the field, you can special summon blue eyes jet dragon from your hand. Then blue eyes alternative white dragon, easily just reveal blue eyes, special summon it. You can only have 1. Well, of course you can have 2 on the field, but you can only play 1 on that 1 turn. And then blue eyes has the effect of, if you want to blow up a monster, but then they cannot attack that turn. And then for any ritual deck, of course. But I would go with 3 Manju, since that's your main one, and only 2 Zenju. Why Manju is because you search for either your magic or your monster of a ritual. Senju is only a monster. So I would go 3-2. My ratio of a ritual deck. Of course, everyone might go 3-3. That's up to you. Now that's for the monsters. Now, also why I would play Blue Eyes, it's, still like a Blue Eyes way. It's because you're using Advanced Arts Ritual. Your only normal is a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Of course, I can go any kind of way, but since I'm using Advanced Arts Ritual, I would go with Blue Eyes. Well, Blue Eyes is your main one, but then since you are using Blue Eyes White Dragon, well, then do a little, little method of using the Blue Eyes. So, of course, send away a normal monster to the graveyard, ritual summon by the level, which is exactly 8. And there you go. You have it. Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. You're going to need Chaos Form. That's the only way you can play it. Red Eyes Transmigration is for the Lord of Red. Now, that also mentions from your hand or field case, banish Red Eye. Okay, it's pretty much you're going to banish Red Eyes monster. Now, particularly, it's pretty much for the Red Eyes. Okay, just because it's called Red Eyes doesn't mean it's actually for the Red Eyes Black Dragon. But it's just a ritual. And then contract with the Dark Master, that is for the Dark Master Zork. Now here's the thing. Okay, this one says exactly 8. Red Eyes Transmigration and Dark Contract with the Dark Lord. Read the last part right here. Whose level equal 8 or more. It can be 8, exactly 8, or more. Chaos form has to be exactly 8. And Blue Eyes, you have a lot of 8s. Now here's a little difference. Okay, I was looking up this card. This does not work for Chaos form, but it would work for the contract with Dark Master or the Red Eyes Transmigration, and that is using pre-preparation of rites. This is how this card goes. Add 1 ritual spell card from your deck, and add 1 ritual monster from your deck to your or graveyard to your hand. Whose level? Whose Nen? Then to your hand, whose name is listed on the ritual spell. Then you can activate, and you can only activate once per turn. Now, what I mean by this, it's an automatic pre-preparation of rites. Get my Dark Lord Master. Already 1 turn. You got your combo right there. 1 turn. Contract with the Dark Master. Or Red Eyes Transmigration. And get my Lord of Red. As long as it says those 2 words of your ritual. So Red Eyes Transmigration. Your ritual card, Lord of Red. Lord of Red. It does not say any other monster. Dark Master Zork. Dark Master Zork. That's all it says. Now, the only reason why it does not work for Chaos form is because there are two names, like Blackluster Soldier. Any Chaos or Blackluster Soldier. So no, it has more than what it says, not by one. If it just said only by Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, then of course it would work. But no, it doesn't. But at least Preparation of Rites can get my other two. And it's only once per turn. It's an automatic. Just get a ritual in your hand already, if you do not have it. Then of course, Melody only two. I wouldn't go three. You're searching a bit to get your Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon and your Blue Eyes White Dragon started off already. You want to go for your Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, start it off. And then just Dragon of the Lords, Silver's Cry, your Book of Moons, Raigeki, Harpies, Monster Reborn, and then you saw the renewal of the world. Just remember, Silver's Cry can only bring out a normal monster. That's your Blue Eyes White Dragon. Lord of Red can be anything, but remember, or Monster Reborn, but remember, if you're going to bring out any of those, if you're going to bring out Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, or any of your dragons, remember, it has to be done correctly, specifically correctly, which would mean you did do the play of, revealing a Blue Eyes and Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, okay, but if it's gone, and you wanted to turn to the Dragon Lords, and you want to bring it back, it must have been done exactly that way. If it was just thrown away because of, you're doing a ritual, then no, you cannot bring it out. Monster Reborn, same thing. And there are times, I've had him out. I did show you Lord of Red when you have it out. It's just amazing when you bring out those two. When you have these two out, it's just crazy. And then, let's put in a third. And I say using the Zork is pretty awesome. I don't even know if you ever heard of it or seen it, but it's like, an old-time ritual card. I say it's pretty fun to use. Because, ritual. I have so many ritual monsters that I'm going to show you guys of how I've developed the deck. So it's 3 rituals now. Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, the Lord of Red, and the Dark Master Zork. Remember, cannot be destroyed by card effects. Cannot be targeted or be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Remember, once per turn, either player's turn, you have 2 shots. Destroy a magic or trap, destroy a magic or trap, negate, destroy a magic or trap. It could rather be the one that you negated or destroy just another one. Monster card activate, you can negate that, destroy that monster, or destroy another monster. Even if it's on your opponent's turn. You just wanted to waste an effect, I'll negate it, but then I'll destroy a monster on the field. That's what's good about Lord of Red. And then Dark Master Zork, depends on your dice roll. That would have been a 2, so destroy all monsters my opponent controls. You have a high advantage of not rolling the 6. It's only a 6, but a 1 through 5, it's going to be destroying a monster. Rather, you were lucky and destroyed all of them, or just destroyed one. All you hope is you don't roll the 6, but at least a 1 through 5, it's going to be destroying a monster. Rather destroying one, or destroy all. Cool effects, but then also, none of those damn cards I will play, but I'm sure my opponent's going to play. If you have that much out, they're going to play Nibiru. Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, Infinite Impermanence. God, those damn cards. Forbidden Droplet. We know those damn cards that they will play. So hopefully none of that is going to happen to you. But if none of that happened to you, well then look at how much potential this deck can do. This has. And it's fun. Because I swear, I've gone against decks where I have been almost that powerful, almost competitive, but I'm not even using those damn cards. Like when you have Blue Eyes and then Lord of Red straight like that, that's almost like you are playing, it's almost like Ash Blossom. Remember, Ash Blossom negates, but it just negates. But it does it negate and destroy? No, that's what Lord of Red does. It's like a +2. Yeah, go ahead, Ash Blossom. That just negates. But Lord of Red, okay, on negate, destroy a card on the field. That's double. That's like an Ash Blossom +2. Ghost Ogre, okay, I'm just gonna negate. But it does not destroy a monster or a magic or trap. And you have 2 shots of doing it. Oh my god, yeah, it's just insane. No competitive cards in here, but sometimes it can look like it's competitive. Or if you're playing, if you're playing this deck, well, yeah, you are playing the deck correctly. But if you could play like more combos, like let's say, yeah, the Blue Eyes reveal, especially some Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon, you have your Chaos form or any other ritual you could possibly make. Just, yeah, so many combos. Like, okay, I'm just gonna show you guys one. This is how I say sometimes it can look competitive, but you're really not playing it competitive. All right, then, so here we go. Reveal. Special summon. Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon. Red Eyes Transmigration. Send away the Blue Eyes. You have 2 out now. Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon and Lord of Red. Silver's Cry. 3 monsters instantly in 1 turn. 3 monsters. Of course, everyone would say, you're just going to play your Lord of Red? No. 1 turn with all that, I just brought out 3 monsters. 1 turn. Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon, you're good for popping cards. Lord of Red, negating and destroying. And then Blue Eyes White Dragon. 1 turn, I brought that out. And you still have your Advanced Arts Ritual. 1 turn. I was just, using this. This was my hand. And just 1 turn, instantly. So yeah, it could look a bit competitive, but how can it be competitive if you're not using those damn cards? It's not competitive, but it may look competitive. But look how competitive that move was. And I wasn't even using any of those damn cards. So I guess you could say, yeah, it's a competitive deck, but how is it competitive if you're not using those damn cards? So no, it's not competitive. It could be fun competitive if you want to count it that way. Fun competitive. Because I'm playing for fun. But look how fun that move was. It was just an awesome, awesome move to do. And yeah, that was pretty cool. Like, dang, just 1 turn, you brought out 3 monsters instantly. And they were huge, big monsters. You brought out a ritual card. You brought out a destruction, Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon can do destruction. Even if you paid the cost of throwing away a Blue Eyes White Dragon just to bring out your Lord Red, you still had your Silver's Cry to bring out that Blue Eyes White Dragon. 1 turn. So that's why I think the deck is cool. Like, not just 1 ritual. You have 3 rituals out. Pre-preparation of rites can start you off instantly with rather the Dark Lord of Zork and the Lord of Red. I wish you could do it for Blue Eyes Chaos Smash Dragon, but no, you can't. And then each one has destruction. Lord of Red, negate, destroy a card on the field. Zork, you saw, just don't roll the 6. Okay, that was 5. Destroy 1 monster on the field, but it still destroys. This is like a destruction, fun deck. It's cool what you can do. Just destroy cards just by a dice roll. You can negate 2 times, not just your opponent's turn, but your turn also. Whatever you play, you want to negate one of your own effects, go ahead, but then destroy one of your opponent's monsters on the field. Even if you just wanted to play, all right, I'm going to Harpy's Feather Duster, and your opponent has only one card, fine, I'll Harpy's Feather Duster, negate, destroy that card then. Or destroy a monster. Just little fun, cool things you can do with this deck. And yeah, I like it. Ritual is fun. And when you combine it, it's not just Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Combine it with other type of things, and it makes it more interesting, more fun. That's the way I play it. You want to play for fun. I say this is a fun, cool deck. Not with one ritual monster, but using 3 ritual monsters. All 3 are pretty much powerful. Negation. Well, negate and negation. Well, negation, destroy. One that can destroy, and one that's just, your opponent cannot hit it. And destroy. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be showing the deck profile for you guys. Show you how the game is played, how this deck is made, and how it's played. So, I will speak to y'all later. Peace.